am going to be informing you guys about the harms of drinking and driving. And in 2012, there were about 10,322 deaths recorded due to drinking and driving. Okay, so this is a chart of the lives that were saved over the 20 years. And it goes from 1991 to 2012, and the blue represents the drunk driving fatalities, and the green represents the lives that are being saved. And in 1991, the fatalities were up to 15,827, and they were decreased up to, in 2012, they went down to 10,322. And although it doesn't seem like a lot, it's a big difference in the amount of lives saved over the past 20 years, and it could make progress if people start helping prevent the drunk driving. My friend was actually driving under the influence, and he flipped his car on the freeway, and he was sent to the hospital, but luckily he was okay. But that still didn't make it okay for him to be driving under the influence, and I'm sure you guys can relate as to how bad it is, as to how bad drunk driving situations can get, whether you've been through it or you've heard stories about it. Drunk driving situations can get bad, whether you've been through them, because they can cause deaths or injuries, and it can affect not only you but the people who care about you if it leads to a really bad injury. Drunk driving is a situation that can affect anyone. So let's say, my mom or, anyone, they could have been drinking, they went out with friends, they got in a car accident, and, we're just at home and we get a call from the hospital that my mom was drinking. That can affect me, thinking that I might lose my mom. As a matter of fact, drinking impairs your ability to react. When drinking, your vision is altered, so when you're looking at something, it isn't accurately perceived. So when you're impaired, you lose muscle control, and your ability to walk and to speak is impaired, so nothing you do is going right. Reactions become unnoticeable, and they get slowed due to the impairments. The impairment levels vary for people due to the size or the amount they're able to handle. So if I go to a party and drink with my friends, but I don't drink on a regular basis, and my friend does, and they have a bigger body than I do, they're obviously going to be able to handle it better than I can, and I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. The blood alcohol concentration levels vary for people because of the way the alcohol is responding to their body. In addition to that, drinking and driving not only puts your life at risk, but everyone else on the road too. When drunk, you begin to see slurred, and you aren't driving as good as you think you are. That can affect others due to the swerving. Because you're impaired, you don't react as fast, because it slows down your reactions. So you can get in a car accident with another normal driver. So let's say you're driving on the road, and your vision begins to slur, and there's a car next to you, and maybe they have a family. So you're in this lane, and there's another car next to you, and you think you're going to the other side, so you try to control the steering wheel. So you hit the other car, and depending on how bad the car accident is, you can either kill, the family, or cause injuries to everyone else, including yourself. You lose muscle control, and that can cause your ability to lose control of the steering wheel properly, giving you more chances of hitting the car due to the slow reflexes. Furthermore, people should avoid drunk driving as much as possible. Setting up more checkpoints can prevent drunk driving, so if someone gets caught, they're going to go through the consequences, such as getting their license taken away or going to jail. So that puts them, once they're done going through that and they were put in that situation again, they consider not doing it, and maybe they can give advice to someone else about not doing it, so that reduces the drunk drivers and saves more lives. You can take public transportation such as taxis, and there's this line you can call it's like $45 a night, and they drive you around anywhere. And if you drove to like a bar, they have 2 people driving a car, and they'll drive your car for you at home, and the other car will follow you to wherever you live. So that's a helpful thing to do if you're drunk. You can have a friend drive for you as well. You get a designated driver, so if you go to a party and you want to drink, you can call a friend who doesn't drink. So that's preferred to do, and that lessens the risks of anyone getting hurt. Paying for a taxi would be a lot better than paying for a bill or risking someone's life, because a DUI costs about $10,000, and it'd be better to pay at least $50 per night instead of all of that. Is drinking and driving more important than your life or anyone's life, your kids, your families, or just a random stranger? I don't think so. Because you're not at your right state of mind at the moment, your ability is impaired, and it's putting not only your life at risk, but other ones, as I already said before. But it could be avoided if you take responsibility in not drinking, so getting public transportation and stuff. And once again, in my conclusion, drinking and driving is harmful to not only you, but it's against the law. Every 2 minutes, a person is injured in a drinking and driving crash, so I say we do the best we can to prevent it.